Captains, how we going? Welcome to World of Warships with Major Rage. And hey, we've got a replay this week. We've got one sent in from Harbinger. He's cruising around in the New Mexico, and we are on Trident. It's a domination match. And this big old New Mexico is following the line, heading his way to sea. Okay, that's about as far as I can zoom out. Let me see if I can remember. Let's have a quick look around. What flag is that? I don't have that flag. Interesting. Oop. I don't have that one. Well done, sir. You got a flag that I don't have. Oh, we got first enemy sighted, the Cleveland. He's lining him up. Hang on, can I? Oh, there we go. Yep. Alright, second enemy sighted would be the New York, but he is far too far away. Although, if we launch our spotter plane, he comes in range. Okay, so we got the first salvo away on the New York. Can we follow that? No. Oop, nah. Sorry, I should stop playing with buttons. They keep changing the keys and what you can and can't do in the replay manager on this one. You used to be able to follow the shells. Okay, so it seems like the first shot on the New York is a miss. Oh mate, is heading a bit further out. Yep, give him a bit more of a lead. Full salvo away. I can tell he's doing just a normal double click on the mouse button because he's getting one shell away just before the rest of them. I'm picky, sorry. I have a double click button, so yeah, call me privileged. He's doing very well to get salvos away just by using the double click button because it can be hard. Alright, we've got a salvo away on the Kong. Here we go, now we're racking up some damage. 9,030. 2 hits, well here, 2 solid hits and 2 straight through. Taking a bit of moderate damage there. From, looks to be the Fuso, got a good one on us. But hey, we're in New Mexico, we got the damage to spare. Lining up that Kong again. I know it's a Coing. Taking another 9,584. Boom. Okay, that was probably more damage from the Fuso. There we go. The Kong took a torpedo to the back, and then the Texas finished him off by the look of that. We've got our fellow New York over there. He seems to be pulling up in the bay, maybe doing a bit of fishing, and maybe a bit of firefighting. Or at least some damage repair. Look at that. We got 4 solid hits, 1 didn't penetrate, and 2 went straight through. Equaling 17 hits, 34,000 damage, 476. And we are still within the first 5 minutes of the game. Alright. Mr. New York has decided to put the pedal down. Harbinger taking another big hit there. Ooh. Got 1 over penetration. Okay, hopefully this Emerald, if he's any good, is going to dump some smoke for us. Remember, Harbinger is about to cop some... No. Thought he was going to cop some HE from the Cleveland there. Yeah, you got to go long for a Cleveland. They're a quick boat, that one. Although, if you get a good hit, they crack in half like an egg. Yeah, right about there, I reckon. That's where I would have shot anyway. Come on, let's watch him. Watch him crack like an egg. Oh, there's a citadel. Told you that's where I would have shot. One decent hit and a couple straight through. One bounce, I think it was. Okay, lining him up. Come down a bit. Come down a bit. Come down. Come down a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's straightened up. Yeah. No, he's turning away now. I think you might be a bit low there, unfortunately. I think you took too much of my advice. Oh, here we go. We've got a New Mexico at 9.8 kilometers. That'll be nice and handy to put a citadel in. Although, it looks like he's got a bunch of torps heading his way, so he's not going to be much problem much longer. Watch him crack like an egg. I can fly, Jack. I can fly. There's 4 hours of my life I want back. Okay, so we have got a DD menacing out there. DD being a destroyer, a battleship being a BB. If he circles back, he could be some serious problem for the Texas. Luckily, the Texas has got a bit of maneuverability to him, and he's able to dodge those torps. And the Kamikaze turn the other way. If he turned... Hang on. If he hung a left rather than a right, he'd be a lot more of a threat right about now. But he's probably on a torpedo reload, so he'd be looking to get away. Get away, reload, come back, sit just outside of detection range, and dump. Unfortunately, he's bouncing in and out of detection range on that. Looks like he's getting detected by the Texas. Yeah, unfortunately, that destroyer is detecting us something common. And we've got a salvo away on the New York, but I think you're a little low there, buddy. Never know. Could be a nice little citadel. Oh, 7 through. Well, without my reticle, I mean, you know, that's what, yeah, my excuse, and that's what I'm sticking to. Wow, we've got 30 good hits, 1 citadel, and we're at 70,000 damage. 70,000 plus. You got the... Oh yeah, no, the Cleveland's just out of range. And we've still got 56 seconds on the spotter plane. So, if the team's doing its job, which looks like it's not a bad team actually, we are ahead by a couple of boats. 4 to 2. So, the rest of the team's doing their job. That Cleveland won't be around much longer. Okay, we've got a salvo away on a new mix, and should be landing right about now. 1 didn't penetrate and 2 bounced. Ow. Makes you wonder why you fired that salvo sometimes, doesn't it? You're like, you know, really wish I had that reload time back. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Right. Oh, okay, yep. Maybe a little high there. Because you're heading towards him and he's kind of heading towards you in an angle. But hey, 6,000 and 1,000, why not? I would say 7, but it's probably more like 8,000 damage out of all of that, because it was 1,000 and something and something and something. And something and something.
Torpedoes to port.
Ooh, that destroyer. No one did find him. Ow, copping 2 to the side.
Taking on water quickly.
Okay, there's that kamikaze right there. Unfortunately, 2 torpedoes went our way. I'm interested to know what happened to the other 4. Because off memory, that thing's got 3 launches of 2.
Problem solved.
Okay, looks like our destroyer is chasing down their destroyer, so the destroyers should have a nice little battle. Hopefully that's where the other 4 torpedoes went. Okay, you might be aiming a little far ahead of that Fuso there, buddy. I don't think he had his foot that far down on the gas. Nice angling of the armor there. Ooh, gotta angle a bit more to get that New Mexico to bounce. But hopefully you can keep him just landing a bit short. I'd be interested to see the health points left on our destroyer as opposed to their destroyer, because last I looked their destroyer was just about dead. Okay, hang on. Our destroyer's got way more health points than their destroyer. I would just like to point out that that destroyer is being a girl by running away. Then I find out that destroyer is actually being run by a girl, and then I'm on for all sorts of trouble. Okay, so we have found 2 battleships hiding behind this rock here. One being a Fuso, letting us a full salvo out on him. We got 1 good hit and 3 bounce, unfortunately. We've got a New Mexico about to pop out from behind that part of the island. There he goes. He should be a good shot. He's full. Interesting. Firing HE. Okay, that Fuso is gonna hurt. Yeah. Could have told you that was gonna hurt. Don't go for the Fuso. Don't go for the Fuso. That's it. Go for the new mix. You're running a bit far ahead there, buddy. A couple of good shots there. Good 8 grand. Anytime you want to hit repair, there we go. Put a cap on that. Well done, sir. Okay, take another shot at that new mix and possibly select the Fuso for secondaries. Here we go. We've got some good angle there. Look at that, just bounce off and into the ocean. 4 fish died in the making of that. Alright, check out the Citadel on this guy. What do we got here? High caliber, battle hero. Well done. The secondaries are cooking off. We got fires going. It is wartime. Aim one of them cannons. Aim one of them cannons back to the Cleveland, mate. Aim one of them back to the Cleveland. Just sniff in his general direction. He'll explode. There we go. And right about there. Yep. Alright, and after the fire, ooh, Citadel, flesh wound. Well done. 3 achievements in 1 go. That's impressive. Now, can I... do I have the... I do have the ability. Haha! Alright, so, let's check out what's happening in the rest of the match. We've got... here we go. We've got a New Mexico here. Looks like he'll be facing down the enemy New York. Kaboom! Couple of good shots there. Alright, so that enemy New York is trying to cap our B section. It is looking pretty good, actually. Let's check out... oh, now, back to the dead guy. Can I not... next free ship? I can't select the next free ship. Aha! Okay, so I can only cruise around in this. Right. Good to know. Here we go, we've got a good little fight going on here. Bayon copped a big hit there. He's starting to angle his armor in. Someone's gonna go... who else is he taking fire from? Oh, he's taking fire from that New Mexico.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Okay, we got 5 minutes to hold the cat, or at least hold the score. Bane goes down. Ouch. But luckily, those two battleships are that far out in the corner, they're kinda out of the way and out of the running. I suppose there's still 4 minutes. One of them could get back. Well, they could get back. Okay, looks like our New Mexico has decided to start heading for B. Where's his guns facing? He's bringing his guns to bear on the closest possible enemy, which happens to be the Ashen here. And the Ashen goes down. The old... that guy. The glass and air. Now, Texas appears to be hunting a ship around here. Nope, around here. Which is probably now hiding right about here. The only thing that I think these guys aren't quite aware of is they own two caps. A and C. It would have been nice if the New Mexico went back to C and the Texas carried on to A. The Glassonier here could have taken out the Leander. If he's up to the job, let's have a look, shall we? The Leander is dumping torps and the New... No, the Texas took him out. Glassonier is gone. I don't know why I keep jumping boats then. That's interesting. Ooh. Nope. I was going to say, he's not going to get the Texas, is he? Okay, yeah, Mr. Texas, it'd be really cool if you did a U-turn right about now. And looks like our New Mexico can harbinger 2 BBs versus 2 BBs. That's right. It'll go a long time. Well, if they get one of the caps back, we could carry on capping to the end. The Fuso is the healthier one of the two. I do understand why the New Mexico hasn't fired. A, because he hasn't got his guns on target, and B, may as well may as well stay undetected as long as you can, get him as close as you can, and get a better shot. Get a better shot. That's it. Okay, so we've got a cap separation of about 50. What do we got here? Is that Texas running full steam? He is indeed. Okay, so these two are going to start capping A. It's, which button is it? It's one of these buttons. There we go. Alright, so while these two start capping A, we shall wait game all. Okay, so... Oh, no, we ran out of time. Dunsky! I'm sorry guys, I don't have an aftermarket report for Harbinger's replay because I forgot to add the screenshots actually. It's the first couple of episodes of the season, so you know there's going to be some hiccups, and I can only get better or fall flat on my face. Take your pick. Okay, so if you guys want to send your replay in, send it to the email address in the description. TMNRShow@gmail.com. Alright. run them both through the Monday Night Replay email because man, more people play tanks and boats at the moment. So you know, yeah. So send your replays in, and hopefully we'll be able to keep this a weekly series. Otherwise, you will see my replays, and well, it won't be a very quick episode. I mean, it will be. Yeah, anyway, I die quick. Shut up. All right, I shall catch you guys next time. See you.